What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back with some more Trails into Reverie. Last time we started our post-game content, and we ran around the Reverie corridor talking to everybody, but now it's time to continue into the Reverie corridor itself and pick up from the second half of the fourth stratum, which is where we were prior to the final dungeon. So let's see what awaits us. Ah, right, I forgot electricity. So it doesn't look like there's any more fixed ones, but there are still 4 more random gold ceiling ones for us to get. All right, let's check it out. Nice. Ah, okay. Perfect. What do we got? Okay, so yeah, it's random now. So you're not going to be always guaranteed to get one. You're just going to have to just keep going and hope you get one here and there. I'm not just going to rush through these zones anymore, though. It'll be nice to get some gear here and there when we can. Okay, I don't need anything to do with you.
Take that.
Figured. I do want to see what this looks like, but we'll save it for an actual boss fight. But yeah, so we get a little time to just kind of relax, do some fights here and there, all that kind of fun stuff. Obviously, their time in here isn't going to be infinite, though. There is going to be a time where, because obviously it'd be kind of overpowered if they could just train in here forever. I need someone with an AoE. 200K. Wow. I'll take that with the... Oh, there was another enemy. Oh my god, you're quick. I forgot the ones in this area just run super fast. I wasn't really paying attention to who would use this. Oh, there we go. But yeah, so it's obviously beyond some of the stories we got, and you really got to kind of just, you know, use your head a little bit to figure out what characters are going to go on to do what. Obviously, Elliot's going to continue making music. Really cool that he's going to be working alongside Ark and Seal for a pretty big performance. But they obviously, Laura, before all of this, you know, after the war and before the Crossbell stuff, she was kind of helping out the Imperial Army, you know, train recruits and stuff. So she's just going to do her job as an Arcade. Now that Crossbell is back to normal, I guess Risha might go back to Calvard. Oh, hey, another portal thing. And we can talk about New Class 7 in particular. Altina, I assume, might go with this new intelligence division. Once Lecter gets it finally, like, fully set up. Let's see, Yuna's probably gonna join the SSS. Kurt, I assume, is gonna do something along with the Vanders. You know, maybe he might be a teacher after he graduates at, like, one of the Vander schools, considering he's obviously not going to be serving Prince Cedric anymore, or just normal Cedric. Up, there we go. Who else? Muse will probably take over as a Cayenne once she's out of school. What am I forgetting? Oh, and Ash. Ash, we kind of get an idea of what he's going to do in one of the remaining stories we're going to get, so I'm going to avoid talking about that yet. The other four don't really get discussed, so it's just kind of like, okay, what do you think they're going to do? Ooh, this is actually a good opportunity. Well, that didn't go as I wanted it to. Oh well. Nope, silver again. We're just gonna have to keep going until we get those gold ones. Let me see. Anything else in here? Does not appear so, besides some treasure chests and, of course, kill some of these enemies for XP. Gotta find the exit anyway.
Yosh. Say. Ha. 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 Ha.
It's really just RNG at this point when we find them.
よし。
Oh, trial key. Nice.
これで先に進めるな。
Oh, there's a circle over there to the left, so... Oh.
ここは慎重に進むとしよう。
セイセイ
Oh, okay, I see.
使えそうですね。
Of course, I don't want to fight any of these enemies in electricity, so... I'll be very happy when we're done with the 4th floor.
せや強敵だ。油断するなよ。
Rude.
参る。ぶちかますぞ。クリムゾンブレイク。行くぞ。うなれ。おお。 螺旋撃。
覚悟。なぎ払え。任せるがよい。砕きつれ。後期援護を頼む。了解です。
Bingo!
よし。いや。
We get a gold one? Nope, still silver. Alright, at least we have Rain back to normal as well. No more, curses or, you know, assimilation to get in the way of his life now. I didn't mean to double tap that, but that's fine.
あとは頼んだ。
任せておいて。チャンス。
やり。
はい。お願いします。うん、頑張るよ。えい。
俺の番だな。せい今だ。
もらった。任せるがよい。せい。お返しよ。
That works.
ちょろいちょろい。 ここで一段落みたいね。
Well, may as well. Gimme.
蘇生プログラムを実行。
Alright, now we can head back to the depths. Let's see what awaits us. Okay, it's a whale castle. Art Kaitos, sky soaring whale.
Okay.
Wow. Yeah, like a golden glow. With electricity in it. I had forgotten if it was gonna like force itself out of it. Usually when you hit a certain like health threshold. What? This giant whale has an S-craft? Okay. My controller... Okay, it took a while to stop vibrating from that attack. Alright, what do we get? We gotta get a gold one here, right? Oh, a white sealing stone. That's a different color. Guess that barrier's not going anywhere. But it's obvious it's not a dead end, so how can we dispel it? Can't think of anything else off the top of my head. Should we start with the garden itself? Something about it's not right. It's not just a garden, honestly. The Reverie, it makes no sense for the Reverie corridor as a whole to still be active. If I were to guess, this place just isn't ready for us to keep going. We can't say for sure when the barrier will lift, but for right now, all we can do is wait. At least getting this far wasn't a total loss. We found a new sealing stone, so why don't we shift our focus to unsealing it? I'm curious too, we could also stand to keep our training around until the barrier is dispelled. Well, there you have it. I mean, it is a brand new color, so... Oh. Termination unsuccessful. Again. All active processes could not be stopped.
深層領域に例外アクセス拒否が発生無限回路全停止プロセス失敗再試行失敗再試行失敗再試行 失敗再試行全システムへの負荷 32.1% まで増大外界との移送同調を確認承認済みの来訪者たちと認識思考プロセス中断来訪者たちのバイタル保護を優先する
Huh? Something seems different. Is it just my imagination or... The depths have been added to the Reverie corridor. You can unlock and challenge the depths by inspecting the central core. Note that unlocking the depths will also rearrange the Reverie corridor's layout. You can now raise the level of enemies. Okay.
Terminal Kelun を起動
Okay. Oh, did we get them all? Oh, collected 6 types. Well, before we worry about whatever the depths are... We're gonna unseal this stone. The Daydream, look back to look forward, is now available. Let's see what these open. We get some good stuff in there. Oh, hey! Now we're starting to get these outfits. Ash's casuals. Look back to look forward. Let's check it out. I know we're like 20 minutes in, but let's take a look. That's obviously what they mentioned at the end of Cold Steel 4. Feels very cryptic for the moment. Alright. Oh, hi, McBurn.
Yeah, いるんだろう?
あなたがここを訪れるのは10年ぶり。レオンハルトと共に剣を授けた時以来ですか。
Wow, that long ago? He did want to get answers, so...
カンパネルラの導きなしによくここへ至りました。 記憶を半分取り戻したあなたならば造作もないでしょう。
Half, huh?
ああ、今の俺ならあんたの正体もつかむことができんだ。
Who you really are?
もっとも知っちまったが最後この姿は保てなくなりそうだが。なるほど、やっぱりそういうことかよ。俺と縁もゆかりもねえ世界の話じゃあ済まされねえっつうことか。
ええ、ナンバーワンとしての務め今しばらくは果たして
It's so vague. Like, what does that mean?
使徒でもゼロでもなく1なればこそ果たせる知るべたるかがり火の役目を。
いいだろう、それなりに愛着は湧いてきている世界だ。しかしその様子じゃ鋼の後釜の目星もついてるみてえだな。
ええ、しばしの猶予の後に
Oh.
背負いし重みがゆえ選ぶのはあくまで本人次第ですが。
へえ。
Okay, there's a new seventh language. Is that Novartis?
よう博士、俺の断りなしに好き勝手やってくれたみてえだな。
いや、それはどうしてそれを。とりあえず主よ、失礼いたします。至急ご報告したいことがあるのですが。ちょうどいい、マクマン、君に聞きたいことがある。
え？
先ほど精神で観測していたエリシオン消滅までの再現シミュレーションが強制途絶した。
Oh.
結社関連でもなく財団や教会の仕業でもない想定外の勢力の介入としか思えない。しばらく音沙汰がなかったようだが何か知っているんじゃないのかね。
俺が知るかよって。ああ、そういうことか。破壊が言ってたあれじゃねえのか。最近いろいろと動き始めてるんです。
まさか俺の方面に本拠を構えたという。
There's so much being dropped here.
失礼するよ。
Roy Gramhart.
おいおい、共和国でデビューしたっつ
カルバード共和国新大統領ロイ・グラムハート。どうしてこの精神の間に。いや、それより今のマークはやはり。
ああ、別に彼らと直接の関わりがあるわけではないよ。新生 CID 経由でとある筋から仲介してもらっただけでね。随分高くついたが、全てミラ次第というのはこういう時には明快であり
He
がた
seemed
い。
like a really upstanding guy.
へ
お初にお目にかかる見食らう蛇のグランドマスター殿。その様子では私の訪問を待っていてくれたようだね。
ええ、我らの次なる計画における最大の潜在的競合相手。遅まきながら新大統領就任ことほがせていただきましょう。
これは丁寧に。ところで一つ提案がある。これより3年、いや2年
2.5
くらいで
years.
いいのかな。その間互いが進める計画については相互不干渉にし
So,
てもらいたい。
what he's doing relates to what Ishmael Gareen was gonna tell us.
こいつはまた。
なるほど。鉄血殿とは別の意味で手強い交渉相手のようですね。承りました、ロイ・グラムハート大統領。我らが最終計画の第3永劫回帰と そちらが始める世界の可能性に迫る計画。これより2年半、相互不干渉といたしましょう。
ディール成立だ。これで中方針が立てられる。それ以外はぜぜひひと行こう。共和国憲章に抵触せぬよう一定の配慮はおすすめするよ。
So just don't break the laws, and you can do what you want. To be continued. So that's big lore right there. To be continued. The Calvin Republic awaits. That's obviously telling you that's where we're going next. So Roy Gramhart has some kind of like big plan when it comes to Calvard. But here's the thing. Obviously, they can't watch. Obviously, Reen and the others don't know about this meeting, even though we just watched it. But yeah, so that. Oh my God, that's just a lot to, you know, obviously take in. So Roy Gramhart said for the next. He almost said 3 years, but then he changed it to 2.5, which lines up with what Ishmael Gareen was saying. How 3 years from now, no, maybe not even that long, something big is going to, I almost dropped my controller, so that's lovely. I don't know why I'm dropping it. So that's gonna line up perfectly with that. So whatever Roy Gramhart is doing is going to be this big ordeal, so that most likely the end of, you know, or the big part of the next arc, is whatever they're gonna have to worry about with whatever new cast of characters, you know, we end up having. So, that's pretty wild. And I assume that means that the Grandmaster's plan, the Eternal Recurrence thing, isn't going to get underway until after whatever Roy Gramhart is doing. But I guess we'll have to see in the upcoming games. Alright. So I guess we can't continue onward until we do the stuff in the depths. Alright, we're almost at the maximum one. I guess we'll unlock it. Guess it wouldn't hurt to.
警告来訪者たちに告げる。現在無限回廊の深層領域にて立ち入りは非推奨。繰り返す。立ち入りは非推奨。
That doesn't sound good. What the hell is going on? Something feels very amiss. I agree. The entire Reverie corridor may be unstable from the sound of it. Is there anything more you can tell us about what's happening?
無限回廊はすでに目的を達成。停止すべき存在ではあるが、一部の領域が管理システムからのアクセスを拒否。正常に停止させることはあたわず。外界の因果率改変に干渉したことで、深層に何らかの異常が発生したと推察。
So us gaining this extra power here in the Reverie corridor to take down Ishmael Gareen caused this to happen.
強制介入を35万6698回施行するも。
Hold on a second, it's getting hard to keep up. Did it say the Reverie corridor should have been decommissioned by now? Doesn't that mean we shouldn't even be here anymore? Yes, an unknown cause is preventing it from shutting down. The place's purpose was to help us gain strength before confronting the incident happening in Crossbow. But shouldn't all business with Elysium be settled by now? Which makes it all the more unsettling that we're able to return here still. She said whatever's preventing the corridor from shutting down is happening deep inside. Doesn't bode well if even the administrator of this place can't explain or stop the anomaly. That's putting it lightly. What's up, LP? Have any ideas? Perhaps. There's something I'm worried about. Do you recall how Elysium was able to factor even the seemingly impossible by making convergence calculations? There's no telling just how many measures it could have taken to protect itself. Remember, we firsthand heard, I assume, or saw, experienced, just how big of a threat Elysium viewed this place to be. You're right. Yes, I recall. I believe it was around the time we gained access to the fourth stratum.
来訪者たちに告げる。エルシオンによるこの空間への干渉試行回数が4096に達した。
Hey, yeah. That does kind of ring a bell. I remember. That was when we were given our memories of what was happening outside. There was a lot to process. The comment about Elysium's attempts to interfere with this place were sort of lost in the shuffle. Normally, it wouldn't be possible to tamper with a phase space like this from the outside. But given Elysium was capable of just about anything, including copying Ishmelgarine. That's right, I don't think we could rule out the possibility that it succeeded. And if it did, that would explain why whatever is happening in the depths is considered an anomaly. It's certainly an ominous possibility. Yeah, one that checks out, unfortunately. It's beginning to sound quite possible. It doesn't sound... It also doesn't contradict anything the Black Mirror told us. Let's assume this theory is correct. Then what we're dealing with is yet another one of Elysium's machinations. That's the impression I'm under. Elysium may be gone now, but I can't turn a blind eye to something it was responsible for. It's my duty as its former administrator. I want to fully put the past in order before I set off on a new journey. That's the spirit. I've got your back, even if it means getting my hands dirty. I think it's safe to say you can count on each of us. Yes, we all share a connection to this place. It concerns us just as much. It's a challenge meant for all of us. Just like the tower was. Bingo. We wouldn't have toppled that thing if not for the iron we pumped in here. We owe it to the garden and corridor after all the strength we gained. This is unfinished business for each of us. Let's do this. Looks like we're all in. I'm always up for doing some more exploring. The corridor's depths are bound to be fraught with new perils, but we can't let that stop us. Naturally, it rests on our shoulders to uncover the source of the anomaly and set things right. Just like we've always done. Consider this your chance to show everything you've learned on your journeys thus far. And if history repeats, we'll overcome this as long as we work together. There's a good chance we won't remember what we're about to do anyway, you know? Not that I'm against us going through with it. It's a good point. We spent a lot of time here together and achieved so much. I'd like to leave behind a memento that we were here. This is the best way to do it. You mean like a lasting mark of what we overcame together? I'm down with that. Let's flex our muscles and show this place what we're made of. It's about time we stopped holding back. Beginning Reverie Corridor rearrangement. Here we go.
第4階層より先、真相へのアクセスを許可する来訪者たちの健闘を期待する。
We don't need luck as long as we're together. That's right, everyone double check their gear. We'll head for the depths as soon as we're ready. Right. Coda, Beyond the Reverie. Now is where it really begins. You can now access the 5th stratum. New items, okay. Additional characters can be recruited. Oh, so now we can get them. Group master missions, cool. You heard him. Oh wait, where am I going? Wrong place. We're just gonna take a look into the 5th stratum. So this is the 5th floor. Something about this place has changed. It feels like it expanded farther. I can tell the enemies here are no pushovers either. We can't predict what awaits us, but let's stay focused and keep this up.
よーし、気をつけていこう。
Okay, so there are 5 now. 5 random gold sealing stones. And then for the 5th stratum itself, there's a blue sealing stone here. So next time we'll get started on exploring the 5th stratum and moving on from there. So look forward to that. So that's going to be it, guys. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe more for the channel. I'll see you all next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.